Now I gotta ride or die.
So guys, welcome back to the channel. Today you join me from the driver's seat of a Mercedes E320. You can get one of these, you know, £2,000 if you so wish to. We'll see what the V6 is like though in this chassis, and you know, I think it's about 180 brake horsepower you'll get out of this 2.6 litre V6 E-Class. Not a lot of power, not loads of power, I get that, but at the end of the day this is a big wafter. You only have to waft around and enjoy that rumble of a V6. You're not necessarily looking at this for performance stats. We're interrupting today's video to give a massive thank you to today's sponsor, Yes Auto. Yes Auto is the one-stop shop for buying any car, with an experience that's always easy and enjoyable. Navigating onto the website, you can select each brand that you want to look at, each model, and even down to colour variant. You can also select through the images, as well as looking at brand new cars in 360 degrees inside and out. I myself spend a lot of time just looking at cars for sale, so it's awesome to jump on the Yes Auto website to have a look at cars for sale. You can even do a smart search on new and used cars with an option to select cash price or monthly costs. Their aim is to make car buying easy and enjoyable. Yes Auto are the one-stop shop offering a simple, impartial way to configure and compare new and used cars from almost any manufacturer, with a whole load of clever tools and media content for total reassurance. Once again, a huge thank you to Yes Auto for sponsoring today's video. There is a link in the description to the Yes Auto website. Thank you so much again to Yes Auto for sponsoring today's video, but let's get back to the action. So second gear, roll on. And although it's not going to break any necks, don't get me wrong, the most fastest, most insane saloon car possible, it's the perfect in between of being fast enough to, you know, keep up with the traffic. And on the motorway, these really come alive at the end of the day. I'm driving this down a back road on the Isle of Wight, and it's not really in its element here. Cruising at 70 mile an hour is exactly where this thing is perfect. I was talking to the owner, and when he took this on the motorway, I had a little nose around. When you take these on the motorway, you know, they're sat at 1500 RPM ticking over in top gear, and that's really where you'll see the benefits of having something like this. The big seats, the comfiness of the armrest, all of that culminates to a very nice driving daily car. And that's really my angle when driving a car like this. At the end of the day, this is a car that I would have looked at in the past when buying again my GS300, which I absolutely loved, and till this day would still have if someone didn't write it off. But it's cars like that you know, depreciated just like this one. It's depreciated to the point where you're happy in it. It's not going to fall crazy amounts of money after this. And at the end of the day, you've got a fantastic package. If you're going to go for an avant-garde model, which is just like this one, full leather interior, heated seats, it comes with a good sound system, upgraded variant from this generation Mercedes, but the head unit has been changed to an aftermarket one. These are around 200, 300 pounds you can get these for, or second hand you can get them a lot cheaper than that. This one's actually an Android system, and I was talking to the owner, and he said the only drawback was it didn't have, you know, Android compatibility, it didn't have Bluetooth. But for the sake of 200 quid, he's bought a proper unit that goes in, all of the buttons on the steering wheel still work, it works with the sound system straight away, and he can connect his phone up to the car. So if that's ever a worry in these bigger, luxury, depreciated, older cars where you don't have Bluetooth and, you know, various things like that, the various amenities you would find in a newer car that you'd pay a lot more money for, that is easily fixed these days with a couple £100 on a head unit. Again, these are things that some people don't think about. I do get, you know, messages from people a lot saying, oh, what car can I buy for this money? You know, this and this, and got Bluetooth. And I'm always like, well, you can actually change the stereo. This has had an aftermarket stereo put in it, and you wouldn't even know that that's an aftermarket stereo. It literally looks like the same one that came out of the factory. It's just updated to, you know, 2021 technology. So things to look out for when buying an E-Class. Well, I did have a little nose through, and apart from, you know, the general servicing items, and I think leaky dampers are a thing. On the diesel ones, you know, you've got to check glow plugs. But I didn't find really anything crazy that you should look for. Rust was probably the only top thing that people were talking about. Rust on mainly the bottom of the front and rear arches was quite a big thing that I noticed when I was actually looking through these. So if you are after one, just check the rust on basically any parts of the car. Other than that though, you're probably going to get yourself into a really nice depreciated luxury car that is going to reward you in being such a nice car on a daily basis. There we go guys, a budget luxury Mercedes E-Class for you guys today. If you did like this video, if you like this style of video, me picking up a budget luxury styled car that is slight comparison to a car I have owned in the past, please give this video a like, leave a comment below, subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you all on the next one.